guys, it's been a couple hours since my husband and I went to brunch. We went to this brunch spot that brunch is a diner really. We went to the spot that we typically go to in Newark, New Jersey. I'll leave the name of the location in the video. But like I said, it's been some time, probably like an hour, hour and a half. Went home, kind of did some things around the house, then switched up my hair. Left my husband home because I know he wanted to get some stuff done around the house, and I'm back out. I'm sitting in the parking lot of Home Depot because I just need to go inside and pick up a couple of things. I want to get a new nursery pot because I'd like to repot my neon pothos. Now, I know one of the cardinal rules of being a plant parent is not to repot your plants in the fall, in the winter, in those cooler weather months, but I need to repot my neon pothos, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to run inside Home Depot, and I'm promising myself to make this a quick in and out trip. If you're a plant parent, when you go to these big box stores and you kind of get caught up in the plants that they have there. So, I'm already there. I might as well take a peek, right? So I need to go ahead and get a new nursery pot, and then I also need to get a small bag of soil. I wish they would sell the soil in much smaller packages, because sometimes it's just a little too much, then it spoils and then it develops gnats and then you gotta throw it out. I mentioned a nursery pot. I'm either going to get a nursery pot, the regular black nursery pots, or I'm going to get this white nursery. Well, it's not a nursery pot, it's a regular pot. And right now I have that in a couple of my plants at home. I believe my golden pothos and one of my ponytail palms has this pot. Some of the ceramic pots tend to get really heavy depending on the size of the plant. So that's really what I would love to get for my neon pothos. The good thing that I like about that pot as well is that it comes with like a built-in saucer. So you can just pop the saucer right off, water your plant, let it drain out, and then when it's done, you just pop it back on. So if I see it inside, I'll show it to you guys, of course. I'll either show it to you guys in the store or show it to you when I get home. So let's go inside Home Depot. Again, hoping to make this a quick in and out trip, and then I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, I am done with Home Depot. I got what I needed. I'm so glad that I got the last 8-inch pot that I showed you in the store. So that's the exact size that I need. Right now, I believe the neon pothos is probably in a 6-inch pot right now, so it's the perfect level up. And I'm also propagating some neon pothos cuttings. I did talk about that in the last video right before this one. I mentioned that I was propagating a few plants, and the neon pothos was one of them. If you did see that video, then you saw that the neon pothos had quite a bit of roots, so I think it's ready to go back into the mother plant. And typically when I propagate my plants, especially the pothos, I feel like I'm like spit. Typically when I propagate my plants, especially my pothos plants specifically, once those clippings grow some strong roots, I just take it and I pop it right back into the mother plant. The perfect solution, if you guys have a plant, really any plant, but especially a pothos plant, because that's the one I'm most familiar with. If you're finding that the plant isn't putting out as much stems as it typically would, maybe you bought the plant when it was full and now it's growing long, but it's not growing full on the top, propagate some cuttings, and then once those cuttings grow some roots, just prop it right back in that plant and it'll give you that full look. In addition to doing that when I get home, I also just want to do some regular plant care and maintenance and upkeep. I want to clean my plant shelves, water a few plants, repot my neon pothos, of course, and that's about it. But before I head home, I do need to make a couple additional stops. I may or may not show that in the video, but I'll see you guys soon. Bye. right, guys, that's it for my plant care video today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for another video. Also, if you're wondering where I got this sweater from a website called Avra and Avery, I did have a partnership with them for a period of time last year. Great company, Black owned, women owned. She sells plants, accessories, clothing, beautiful products. So I'll leave a link to her website below. I'm actually getting ready to shoot content for my second channel. I do have a second channel, if you're not aware. It's called Darling Fell. Over on that channel, I share a lot of vlogs and hauls and everything and anything that's non-plant related. You'll see it more so on that channel. I did mention in a video some time ago that I'm going to start incorporating non-plant related content onto this channel, just because I'm not sure how much longer I'll be able to keep up with two separate channels in addition to everything else I have going on in my life. But I say all that to say, be sure to check out that channel if you're interested in learning more about me, my family, and all of my other interests outside of plants. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you.